The race that many, of course, are watching, especially Democrats in the state of Tennessee, is that Senate race. Getting Phil Bredesen out of semi-retirement, we should say, after 8 years as governor, out of the governor's office to run for Senate. And Carrie's here with a special guest from the Democratic Party.
Well, thank you, Roy. Mary Mancini from the Democratic Party joins me tonight. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
It's such an important night across the state. It almost feels like a presidential election. The energy does, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It really does.
And I think a big reason for that is the U.S. Senate race here in Tennessee. Unbelievable amount of money spent on it. You have a very popular Democrat on your ticket. Do you believe he can pull it out tonight? What are you looking for? What kind of results?
Oh, absolutely. I think he can. And, you know, it's going to be close. There's no doubt about that. But what we are seeing across the state of Tennessee is just incredible turnout. And, you know, the reality is that you don't get this kind of presidential level turnout that you just referenced if people are satisfied with the status quo. Right?
And that's my next question. Is this a referendum on President Trump?
This is a referendum. This is a fight for the soul of this country and for this state, basically. I really do believe that. I think that the turnout that you're seeing, you know, amongst young people, people of color, women, you know, it's absolutely a referendum on the kind of leader that Donald Trump is, which is a really bad one. You know, it's like every time something bad happens that divides us based on our race or religion or, you know, gender, what Donald Trump does is he makes it worse. And, you know, that's not who we are. We're the people that actually help each other out during crises. You know, we come together.
This is a very red state. You know that just as well as anybody. The balance of power not likely to change here in state politics. What races, though, are you looking at that you think will be game changers?
So I reject the premise of this question, frankly, because we're about to see that this is not a red state.
You think?
Right. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think that what we're going to see, you know, is a U.S. senator, and I think the governor's race is going to be a lot closer than people think it is, and that Karl Dean absolutely has a chance. But the reason why I'm saying that is because when we vote statewide, we don't vote for just Republicans. We never have in this state. The reality is that when we well, two things. One, we're a very gerrymandered state. The second thing is what we're seeing by this increase in turnout is who really Tennessee is. And that's who we are. We are not just a red state.
When you can take a deep dive into the numbers from tonight, what do you expect to see shifting in Tennessee whether it comes to minorities voting, women? What do you expect?
So we're already seeing it, right, based on the models that we have. We are seeing a tremendous increase in young voter turnout. We are seeing a tremendous increase in voters of color turning out, and we are seeing a tremendous increase in women who are turning out. We're already seeing that during the early vote, and I think that is going to prove and bear out for the rest of the election.
One word that you could characterize the feeling of Democrats right now in the state?
Excitement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. We'll see how it all turns out.
Yes.
Mary, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Rory?